Current mirror circuit. Current mirror is a circuit in which current flowing in one part of circuit is equal to the current flowing in other part of circuit. This is the circuit diagram of current mirror circuit. In that circuit we have used two transistors Q1 and Q2 of identical characteristics, and we are operating these two transistors in same temperature. Now in that circuit diagram we can see the base of the two transistors are connected together and emitter of these two transistors are connected together, and we are providing supply voltage plus VCC at transistor Q1. The base current flowing to transistor Q1 is IB1 and output collector current flowing to the transistor Q1 is IC1, and in case of transistor Q2 the base current flowing is IB2 and collector current flowing at the output circuit is IC2. Now in that circuit we have to prove that current flowing at transistor Q1 at output of transistor Q1 is equal to the current flowing at output of transistor Q2, that is I2. That means we have to prove I2 equal to IC1. So we know if the two transistors are equal, that means Q1 and Q2 are equal, in that case two transistors are identical, in that case IB1 equal to IB2 and IC1 equal to IC2 and beta 1 equal to beta 2. So this relation will occur when two transistors Q1 and Q2 are identical. Now if we apply KCL at point A, in that case we can say that current is entering at point A, that is I2, that is equal to I plus IC2. After applying KCL at node A, I2 equal to IC2 plus I. And again if we apply KCL at node B, in this node, in that case current I, that is equal to IB1 plus IB2. IB1 plus IB2. Now if we consider IB1 equal to IB2, in that case if we put these values in this equation, we can get two equations like I equal to twice IB2 or I equal to twice IB1. Now we know I2 equal to IC2 plus I, I2 equal to IC2 plus I. If we put the value of I, then we can get, that means we are putting the value of I as twice IB1, then we can get I2 equal to IC1 plus twice IB1. Now if we consider the common emitter configuration of transistor Q1, in that case we can say the output current, that is current flowing at collector terminal, is IC1, that is equal to beta of IB1. In case of transistor Q1 the output current expression is this, IC1 equal to beta of IB1. Now if we calculate IB1, then it will be calculated as IC1 by beta. Now if we put that value in the previous equation, we can get I2 equal to IC1 plus twice of IC1 by beta. If we take common IC1, in that case we can get the expression as I2 equal to IC1 1 plus twice by beta. As in common emitter configuration beta is very greater than 1, then twice by beta is a negligible term. That means this value is very small, so we can neglect this term twice of beta, because beta is very greater than 1. So the expression we can get as I2 equal to IC1 1 plus negligible. So if we negligible the term twice of beta, then we can get I2 equal to IC1. So current flowing in the part of transistor Q1, that is IC1, is equal to the current flowing in the other part of transistor Q2, that is I2. These both currents are equal. So that is proved. So we can say the above circuit is a current mirror circuit.